Hey guys, it's Stephanie and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Today I'm going to be showing you how I meal prep for 3 12-hour shifts in a row. I prep breakfast, lunch, and dinner for you guys, so let's just jump into the video. Okay, so for lunches this week, I'm gonna do like a Mediterranean bowl. So I'm gonna make this falafel with this mix from Trader Joe's. You basically just add water. So I'm gonna start by making these because they need to sit for a little bit. And then I'm defrosting some shrimp and some chicken to make some Green Chef meals that I got from a friend who wasn't gonna use them. So we will try and do that as well. So basically it's a pack of the falafels and then 3/4 of a cup of water. You let it sit for a little bit and then bake them in the oven. So let's get this prepped and then I'll move on to the next thing. All right, the rice is getting ready to boil for the shrimp and rice. So I'm gonna move on and keep cooking that. And then I'll have this for dinner for the week, which is incredible. Okay, so the shrimp is done, the rice is done, so this is all gonna get put into a container for dinner. I will add the mangoes on top as well, and all that good stuff when I pack it up. My falafel has been sitting for like 30 minutes. It said 30 to 60, so I think I'm gonna work on this next. Preheat the oven and all that good stuff for that, and then make the quinoa that I'm gonna use for the base of the bowl. I already cut up cucumbers. I'm eating a little snack, cucumbers for those bowls as well. So let's get this packed up and get the falafel started. All right, here's the falafel. It said it only made 9, but I clearly got way more out of it. So I don't know if I was just using too small of a scoop, but those are about to go into the oven. And I'm boiling some water to make this couscous that I'm gonna do as the base for my bowls. And then while all of that is going, I'm gonna prep breakfast for myself. So working 3 in a row is obviously exhausting. So this just meal prepping everything for myself makes it so much easier. So I don't have to worry about cooking anything for myself in the morning before I go or at night when I come home, since I know I have to go to sleep and get up early again and do it all again tomorrow. So I always like to make overnight oats before my 12s because they're just so easy to eat in the morning and they're really filling. So I have showed you guys how I do my overnight oats before, but I'm gonna show you again in this video because I am prepping it today. So let's jump into the overnight oats. So here's what I'm using for my overnight oats. Obviously rolled oats. I'm using some cinnamon this week to mix it up a little bit, but I always used almond butter, oats, and honey. And then I'm gonna do bananas this week instead of berries. I like my bananas like green like this, so I'm gonna do slices of them on the top. I don't really measure out anything. I just kind of use my little mason jars as reference points. So I always start with a big scoop of almond butter at the bottom, top it with some oats, top those with honey, and then fruit. So I'm gonna mix in the cinnamon to that as well. So let's get into step number 1, which is a big heaping spoonful of almond butter in each of these. All right, so the almond butter and oats are in all of these. I'm just putting some almond milk. I basically just put the almond milk up until all the oats are covered. Then I'm going to sprinkle some cinnamon on top, slice the banana, and drizzle some honey on top as well. Okay, these are all done. Lids will go on and they'll go into the fridge for the week. Okay, couscous is separated between the 3 bowls. The falafel have 2 minutes left on them. Let me see if we can see them. Oh yeah, they're looking really good. So those will go in there also, along with the cucumbers that I cut up. I'm gonna get out some olives as well and the feta dressing that I love from Trader Joe's. And then we'll put this all together and pack it up for lunch. I also forgot I had avocados, so I'm gonna do some avocados in those bowls as well. All right, I made way too much of a mess to show you guys me assembling them, but there's the falafel, cucumber, avocado, and olives on there, and then I topped it with that feta dressing like I was telling you guys about. So these are going to get packed up for lunches this week. Okay, so that was me prepping my overnight oats for breakfast, those falafel bowls for lunch, and that shrimp and rice for dinner for my 3 shifts in a row. I cannot emphasize how much meal prepping has helped me with just the general like anxiety of feeling like I don't have enough time to do everything. So if I have a day or two off before a stretch of shifts, I always make sure to prep for at least one of the days just to ease some of that pressure off of me immediately after my shift. I certainly don't want to make breakfast fresh every morning at 5 o'clock a.m. and I certainly don't want to make dinner at 9 every night. So doing this is really, really helpful for me, and I hope that this was helpful for you guys. If you're looking for some meal prep ideas, these falafel bowls were like my favorite thing I've made in a long time, so I highly recommend those. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.